Get that out real quick before you go live. Working spiders.
Welcome everybody back to Wiregrass Haunts. I'm Stan, your host tonight, and I'm standing here with Blaine. And we're back up here at Mr. Harrison's tomb. We've done some investigating, got a lot of responses, K2, mail, spirit box, and here in just a couple of minutes we're going to set it up and do another spirit box session and let you guys listen in, and maybe you guys can hear some stuff as well. And if you want to hop over in the chat room and just let us know what you hear, that would be just awesome. And so we're just really anxious to get y'all's point of view. So Blaine, what so far tonight, what have you thought of this whole investigation?
This place is awesome. He has been talking. We've had other spirits talk. We had some Native American spirits when I first got here, showed themselves to me. We've had several children come through, and we think Mr. Harrison actually gave us one of his son's names, and he's been very talkative. We're going to do a session here in a minute. It's called a Sono X12. You can download it for free off the App Store. If you've got an Android device, if you got one of them other things, iPhones.
Yeah, one of those other things.
Yeah, it might work on there. I don't know. I've never seen anybody use it on the Apple products, but it works great on the Android. But we get some good results out of it, and they're very talkative. We've had several people be touched out here since we've been here. Just had a good time. We're just laughing and joking. It seems to make the spirits more talkative when you're positive. We did another spirit session on this thing called the Portal, and they have one gentleman on there. I call him the Whisper Man. That's all he does is whisper, and I'll just tell him, hey, you need to drop your balls like a big boy and speak to us. But it was funny when it repeated that back to me on the box.
That was hilarious. I couldn't believe it done that.
Yeah, and Stan asked, he says, what's my name? And he said, asshole.
Sorry, guys, but yeah, that was pretty plain.
Yeah, it was very clear. It was not distinguishing what it said. It said asshole like clear as day.
I said that, and my wife is the only one that really calls me that.
Yep, and then it goes, yeah, she does.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Dustin?
Dustin's here with us. Dustin, so what have you thought about tonight's happening so far?
Oh, it's been wild. It's been fun too. I mean, like, we're getting reactions I wouldn't think you would get from spirits, which is really astounding. I was just on the way up here to see Mr. Stan, and someone said hey to me.
Yeah.
They
said hey to us when we walked by.
Right by that tree? Passing through the tree? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Maybe I'll take another route back.
He was just like, hey.
Hey.
And I just stopped. I was like, what?
Just hey.
And what's real nice, too, we've got a nice full moon tonight. They call it a blue moon.
Blue moon.
Yeah, it is phenomenal.
It's like if someone cut a light on in this graveyard.
Well, we don't have to use a flashlight at all.
No, you can see every grave out here. It's just the moonlight. And you can see this thing's a vast field. I'm guessing this was his plantation property at one time.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole area Mr. Harrison owned.
Yeah.
So
well, we asked him how many slaves he owned, and he responded 100.
100, right. So that's a lot of people to have in your, we'll call it, in your employment. Yeah, that's a lot of people.
And we asked him what year he thought it was, and he said 1860, which is the year he died.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was. And it was almost a direct response as soon as I asked it to him. Very active out here. There's a lot, like I said, we've picked up on a lot of children's spirits.
The spirit box said there was 77.
Yeah,
or
spirits
something.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, 77 spirits. That is crazy.
Then I asked him, I said, did you bury your slaves on the wood line? And he replied, yes, I did. Because they believed at that time, like the Egyptians did, if they buried their slaves near them, they would have their slaves in the afterlife too.
Wow.
So, you're saying this wood line right here?
Yeah, just ask them, because they'll bury them outside of a graveyard.
So
They've done it all, especially from the East Coast to the South, it was very prominent.
So does that mean when I go to the afterlife, I've got to take care of my wife there too?
Yes, you do. Yep, you do.
I'm glad she wasn't up here. She's almost here though. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Because his wife just said she would have slapped you. So
yeah, exactly.
We also got
Hi,
Miss Harrison's
baby.
wife.
yeah, Mrs. Harrison's wife, Mrs. Harrison came and talked to us too for a little bit.
Absolutely. Hey Zach.
Hey.
I was wondering where you were at. Yeah, no, I'm okay. How are you doing? All right. Yeah, guys, we stopped and took a little supper break, and we were kind of letting things die down a little bit. Things were getting crazy active. Like Blaine said, we've had a couple of folks touched, and of course I'm touched in the head, so that don't count.
Speaking on the head, like right here when you was talking, there was a blue light that can't show up on the camera. Over
see
your
that-
head right there.
See, that's the similar situation that we had last time.
That's a Bluetooth we're just turning on. I'm just getting everything set up. We do a ghost box here in a few minutes.
So, and that was part of that whole dancing light thing.
Right.
And of course, on the fan page, you can see the video. And that just kind of blew our minds. But of course, if you could see out here, there's no power lines, no energy access at all, except for our cell phones and that type of thing.
Closest electricity is about a mile and a half
About
away.
yeah. So it's crazy, and we're having continuous K2 hits only around Mr. Harrison's tomb. I haven't picked up anything else anywhere.
Except for the few children that came running up here when we got up to his grave.
Right.
But most of them are just peaceful, or they've moved on. But Mr. Harrison's still here. His wife's still here. And we have several children here. And we have a gentleman named Todd that said his name like 10 times already tonight.
Right. That was odd.
Very flirtatious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With the women.
Yeah, exactly. And there was this person that had a really deep voice that came through and was talking to us pretty fundamentally. So maybe we're thinking that was Mr. Harrison himself. So we're hoping to here in a few minutes. Blaine's setting everything up now for the spirit box, and
Get it to work.
I can do SB7 too, so.
Yeah, we can do an SB7.
yeah, absolutely. Hey,
We haven't
Jared.
done one yet. Let's do an SB7.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. You got one with you.
Somewhere in one of
So
my
for
pockets.
some reason, it's not wanting to pick up your Bluetooth.
That's a camera.
Cheap Chinese stuff.
Did you order it off eBay?
No, that was actually Top Hatter now.
Oh, Top Hatter.
My-
Oh,
He
that's
bought
the
that-
other
he
eBay.
bought that off of Bob Bay.
Oh, Bob. That's the other eBay.
Yeah. No, Bob's. It might work.
All right.
What did I do with the cable now? There it is.
Hang tight, guys. We're getting. Believe me, we're organized. You just can't see it, but it don't sound like it. We're getting ready to get into it, though.
I'm turning my Bluetooth. I'm just turning my phone off for a minute.
aux input model.
Thank
What?
you.
What was that?
Wapsu.
Okay, I don't know.
That was
What she
just
said.
weird.
Yeah. All right, let me shut this off right quick. And
All right, guys, we're gonna do a spirit box session and see if we can't get some stuff. So I'm gonna shut up and let y'all listen.
I need a light so I can see which buttons I'm pushing here. Okay. You said reverse, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
AM reverse. I That's my favorite.
There we go. Let me see if I can turn this up.
You picked up on Grady? Grady!
All right, guys, here we go.
Alright, doesn't seem like it's too loud. Let me see. Light again. I guess this one isn't as good as tunes. But at least it's louder than the one that's built in. So.
Sorry, guys. All right. Jerry?
Excuse me. My name's Jerry. Is there anybody here who wants to communicate with us?
Seven of you here, Todd again. They said biatch.
Yeah.
Okay. Seven of you here. Here I am. Thank you. If you guys wondering out in Radio Land, Seven is a technician I use on the other side to do spirit box sessions with. He's always worked very well for me for the last few years. Seven, how many spirits are here?
That was weird.
That's awfully low, though.
I know, I don't understand. Why it's so
Change
low.
your rate.
You see the flashlight again?
Hey, Grady, are you still here?
Man, that was bright. Hang with us, guys. Hang tight.
A little faster now. That's next.
Grady, are you one of Mr. Harrison's kids, or were you one of his slaves? Slave. You hear him say slave?
Are there any kids around? Any children?
Mr. Harrison, can you speak to us, sir?
Have we got a different speaker we can try?
That's about the same. The loudness or sound is that one. Yeah. It just seems like AM's always lower. It's not as loud.
Because their signal's lowered.
Yeah.
But usually I can get that thing pretty loud on a regular speaker.
Yeah. It just could be this one. This is the first time I tried this with this speaker, so normally we use Tim's.
Yeah, Tim's got a nice loud one.
Oh yeah. Hurts my ears.
Hey, Tim, can we borrow your speaker? Let's see if I can get a small F remark from him. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Harrison, my buddy Dave said you owe him $8. He wants to know where it's at.
Why do you owe him $8? He's thinking it.
He's waiting now. Come on, tell us where's his $8? It was Confederate money. And they told us a while ago that there was no gold.
Yep, it's gone.
They said all the questions money there, so it's all gone.
All gone.
I heard Mike or something on there.
Yeah. Yeah, Blaine's right here.
Yes, it did. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Huh. Maybe he was talking about you. Wait until he wasn't going to give you your $8, Dave. Mail from beyond. It's going to take a little while to get to you, Dave.
Let me see if I can get this thing to work again.
Yeah. Oh, on the Bluetooth?
Yeah. 7. Can you control all spirits, please? For a second. Thank you.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Well, thank you.
Sorry, guys. That's just really funny to me.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Is it connected to his, though?
Oh.
It's connected to your phone.
Oh, that's why it let me.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay. Now, we're going to try this again, everybody. Just kind of hang tight with us.
Yeah.
Let me make sure it's still paired.
Oh, technology is awesome.
There we go. Now we're pairing. That's what it does.
The
It's fucking
Bluetooth
work.
device is connected successfully.
Well, thank you, Ellie Mae. That's my speaker's new name. Is Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae?
Yeah, she has that nice Southern accent.
Like the Beverly
Is that right? Is it Southern France or something?
Southern China. There
Southern China.
There you go.
like Thailand.
South China Sea.
Guys, it's been one of those nights.
I'm sure it's going to pick up when we hit that 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock.
That's
All right,
right.
anybody here now?
I don't hear anybody.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing.
Oh,
It ticked.
Hello?
It's kind of odd.
Yeah, it is.
it did.
Can you speak, please?
Nope.
That was my
man.
stomach, I think.
Yours or mine? I can make us weird noises, so.
Hello? Come on, please work. You work for him. Work for me. I don't want to get Whisper Man in here yet.
Is it? Well, it connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's connected. I got the volume all the way up on here, too.
I have to close the app out.
That's what I'm fixing to do. Close it. Go right back in.
Guys, it's pretty amazing. We're out basically in the middle of about a 40-acre field. And the echo effect out here is just crazy.
Yeah, the acoustics off everything is wild.
It is very.
I mean, yeah, we can hear the cars on 52, and that's a couple miles away.
Yeah, at least a couple of miles. So it's just really weird.
Yeah, it's got to be about maybe 3-4 miles.
Hate to do it, y'all. We're going to Whisper Man. See if he comes through on this one, too.
But,
Yeah.
oh,
For a second, I thought it said South China Sea for a second.
Mr. Harrison, we're back, sir, to talk with you. Can you come talk with us? Mr. Harrison, do you like the fact that we're out here bothering you again?
Don't mind. Clear, I don't mind. Do you like people to come visit you?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you, that was crazy.
But don't you want to be remembered?
Is that Miss Harrison?
Miss Harrison, is that you? Go ahead. Well, hello.
Miss Harrison, is your husband as stubborn as he was when he was alive?
No.
That was him answering that.
Guys, all night we've had responses like this on the. We've had K2 hits that all up and down the tomb had fluctuations with the male meter and that type of thing. So, so far everything's been really positive. We try to be really respectful though when we're speaking to Mr. Harrison. So, you know, on any investigation when we go, we try to be really respectful. And I urge everybody else that does this type of work to be the same way. No reason to call anybody or anything out.
Well, you wouldn't want them coming in. You wouldn't be coming in your house and bad mouthing you. You're going
Exactly.
to do two things. You're going to shoot me and kick my ass.
Right.
Spirits
So
are the same way.
yeah, exactly. So we just, you know, need to make sure that we're completely respectful. You know, and not be like the guys that are.
The idiots on TV.
Okay, Blaine said it.
I'll
Okay,
say it.
the idiots on TV.
Douchebag bagans.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, we try to use devices that we can contact them with, and do it respectfully. If there's anything that that might be just totally against being respectful towards the spirit, then I wouldn't use it. So, and we're not trying to conjure anything up or anything like that. There was somebody earlier asked me if we were doing that. No, we're not conjuring anything up. We're not using a Ouija board or anything like that. All our devices are digital and they transmit their own power. It's not power that comes from us. So.
Plus, there's energy around you. Power. It's around us.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a positive thing, and
Beam is a power.
We don't even need flashlights tonight.
yeah, the full moon is up and just beaming at us, and you know we can almost see each other's eyes. It's so bright out here. So I think that it's a very positive place. We don't feel any type of negative spirit whatsoever. Hadn't encountered any. So I think it's a real nice place to come. And anybody that's in the Kinston area that in the Wiregrass want to come out and visit, of course you need to come in the daytime. We got permission from the police department to come out here at night. We always get permission before we go anywhere to investigate. But I would urge people to come out, pay their tributes to Mr. Harrison, and just experience this deep Southern experience of Harrison Cemetary and Mr. William. It's really terrible that people have come out and demolished his tomb, and they even blew it up. That's just crazy. You know, things like that really upset me. You know, we've had a little bit of time getting started, but I hope everybody's kind of enjoyed what we've tried to do. Just bring an experience to everybody that it's not just seeing it on TV. This is kind of like living it, so to speak. We wanted everybody to experience it as we were. So, Dustin, you got anything to say, brother?
No, sir.
No? Well,
He's wanting to know when we would do a quiet session, see if we can hear the
If we
fiddle.
were going to do
See if we can hear the fiddle play.
sure, we can do that.
We asked Mister if he would play the fiddle for us, if he could.
that'd be cool.
Yes.
Ask Mr. Harrison is what you're saying?
Yeah. Ask Mr. Harris to see if he would play this fiddle.
Yeah,
You want us to turn this off for a minute? Okay. 7, can you clear all spirits home, please? Absolutely, thank you. 7, are all spirits home? Go, thank you. All right, mine's off. We're in dead silent.
On stand.
Blaine, and go across to the right. It's kind of
a blue light where?
blue light. It went from Blaine and it bounced over to the right. Wow.
Wow.
When you were talking about the blue light here earlier when you were filming, like over his shoulder, I think I noticed that.
All right.
I think
Dustin, you want to
I'm positive.
see if we can get Mr. Harrison to play the
Yeah.
fiddle?
Mr. Harrison, would you be willing to play the fiddle for us?
Please,
We'd be
sir.
much obliged.
Please, sir.
Guys, the reason we're asking this, because the last time we were here, we actually heard fiddle music. And it was kind of a quiet time like this that we were having. And it wasn't anything off in the distance. There was probably about 10 people here last time. And most of the group heard it. So we're trying to get him to play the fiddle again. And maybe call out a dance or two. Mr. Harrison, can you please play the fiddle for us, sir?
We do got cars in the background, y'all.
Anybody that's in the chat room, if you hear anything, please let us know. So, Dustin, what do you think about this whole entire investigation right now?
So far, so good. We have plenty of evidence that we have contact with many spirits here.
So why would you think that there's many spirits here instead of just Mr. Harrison?
We've had over the spirit box. Our tech said there was, and I'm feeling multiple spirits here. All around us when we first came up, it was pretty.
It was pretty
overwhelming.
intense, yeah.
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
Yeah, it was.
And then once we got here and situated, and everybody went back to where they were. So, what about you? What do you think about it?
Well, I think that we've definitely made contact with something. We got some intelligent responses that it indeed was Mr. Harrison or some part of his family, maybe his wife. I think that the energy here is just positive energy, and it just almost makes you feel delighted to be here.
It is.
Yeah.
Like you just want to dance.
The energy is awesome here.
And you know, just anywhere that you go here, and even when the moon wasn't up and it was so bright and it was dark, you just felt like it was a pleasure just being in this area. And that's kind of unusual for
Yeah, for
like other investigations that we go to, sometimes the air is so negative and the situation is so negative. And I know there's some bad things that happened here. Those folks blowing up Mr. Harrison's tomb, and some of the other things that's happened out here, some vandalism and stuff. You know, that's a negative thing, but you know, even with that, it's still a positive place. So, you know, I think this is a positive experience. And
Well, karma will get those people.
oh yeah, I truly believe
Already
that.
has it.
I
Yeah.
hope he keeps getting them too.
Yeah.
I can't say enough. You know, it is just you can't even classify yourself a human being if you're gonna go out to a cemetery and damage the headstones and stuff like that.
You
It's
have a car. You have a car. You have a car.
I'm sorry.
You
oh
have a car.
okay.
You have a car.
Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, Blaine has a call. So
It's from the Adams family.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. So, but anyway, we wanted to come to you tonight, and I know this is
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
okay. That's just weird. I'm sorry. I got to turn the speaker off because that's just freaking me out. But anyway, we wanted to bring this to you guys tonight. I know it was a little confusing and we baffled around a little bit, but it's just a positive experience that we were experiencing. We wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope everybody had a good time that listened to us and tuned in. We want to thank everybody.
Absolutely.
It's it's awesome that Blaine drove a couple hours to come visit with us and investigate with us. We're going to continue the investigation tonight. You know, now I want y'all to make sure that y'all tune in on April 10th to Wiregrass Haunts. That's technically our very first show. Trista will be back, and we're going to talk about this investigation and some other stuff. You've met part of the group tonight. Hopefully you'll get to meet some of the others. Yeah, we're getting a K2 hit right now.
Cigar smoke again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So things are starting to ramp up, and but I hope everybody has enjoyed this. I know we have, and we've goofed off and sounded a little crazy and kooky, and we do appreciate you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody just said something right over here. It was audible.
Wow.
Repeat, please. Can you say it again? That was the lady whispering, because I know the recorder will pick it up.
But anyway, guys, please, Monday night, I need y'all just tune in to Voices Carry Radio Network for Sweet Freakins with Heather Marie, starting April 10th that's on a Tuesday. It'll be Wiregrass Haunts. Wednesday night, it'll be Voices Carry with Terry Todd and Mary Curion. On Thursday night, we have Mysteries Explained with Becky Guidison and Dave Clark. These are awesome, awesome shows, and please, y'all tune in and just hang with us. Yes, sir.
Announce the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Web Paranormal Group has a YouTube channel. Y'all go over, give us a subscribe to it. Maybe watch the video. We don't have a lot of videos on there right now, but we're working on more. We got a spirit box session video on there of a recent investigation. So y'all go watch it. It's a little long, but you'll get the idea. So also y'all go give our fan page a like and maybe watch some of the stuff there. We're going to put some of the pictures and some of the videos and stuff that we get tonight on there too. So y'all look for it. I'm trying not to be long-winded, but I hope everybody has an awesome, awesome night. And remember, y'all just come back and listen to Voices Carry Radio Network.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for listening.
All right, y'all have a great night.